Perez, who does have a few matches, and you even have to admit is battle-tested heading into the finals.
I've got nothing against Roxanne Perez. She's very young, she's undersized. Albeit highly talented. We've got a massive online backing for Roxanne Perez, and indeed apparently here in the NXT universe. Support is great. It isn't going to win you the big matches, however.
Perez has thanked all those that have supported her since her journey began. Noted this is the biggest match of her life.
Yes, it is, and it's the biggest match of Tiffany Stratton's life, too. It can be a make or break moment.
Nice takedown into the cover. Good kick out.
Win this tournament, and you are going to follow in the huge footsteps of Carmelo Hayes, the now North American champ, once again. Lose it, though, and it could start a downward spiral.
We saw Carmelo Hayes earlier tonight. He is set for a possible main event matchup 2-on-1, teaming up with Grace Waller and Solo Sikoa.
Olympic gymnastic skills that Tiffany Stratton needs to keep her eye on the ball, however.
We're talking about all the support for Roxanne Perez. One of her biggest supporters is Cora Jade, who is watching this matchup very closely. When you think of Cora Jade and you think of Roxanne Perez, you think of Natalya, who recently became the #1 contender to Ronda Rousey's SmackDown Women's Championship.
I love the boat, Natalya, but I don't know if there's a superstar on Raw or SmackDown who can stop Ronda Rousey right now.
In control, and as we mentioned, it is official now. Hayes, Waller, Sikoa, handicap match, 2-on-1 later on here at NXT.
Solo Sikoa must be a glutton for punishment. He's already been stomped once tonight, maybe once again in our main event.
Well, we certainly have been feeling the fallout of In Your House, and again, the winner of this matchup makes history, wins the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament, and earns a championship opportunity of their choosing. And both these women have had quite the different path to NXT.
Yes, they have. One had everything she's ever wanted, paid for by her rich daddy. That's Tiffany Stratton, of course. The other caught the bus to training school. And I'll be honest, a lot of people like to support the underdog, and I understand that, but let's face it, in truth, we all know which upbringing we would have preferred. It would have been that of Tiffany Stratton.
Well, bending back the digits right now is Stratton. You can see the pain etched on the face of Perez, and this has been Perez's dream. She is not going to quit. I can't see her saying, I quit.
Can't see it yet. She's never been in there with someone as vicious as Tiffany Stratton. And look, Roxanne Perez, she's surpassed expectations in the early goings of her career thus far. Hung in there with some of the best in NXT, including those in Toxic Attraction, but there's still question marks about her. How much of it is beginner's luck? How much of it is catching opponents by surprise? Will it come back to bite her today with Tiffany Stratton?
Talking about Tiffany Stratton, she certainly is pretentious. It's a pretty good word to describe Tiffany Stratton.
It's not pretentious if you can back it up. And right now, Tiffany Stratton has backed up everything she's ever said. And let me tell you this, if she wins the Women's Breakout Tournament tonight, she isn't pretentious. She's just been correct all along.
Oh, and now Stratton showcasing the strength, Barrett, you were talking about earlier. And, oh, nice counter.
This maneuverability from Roxanne Perez, diminutive individual, slippery little devil.
Well, Perez knows just how important this matchup is. She's talked about the support. She's talked about her upbringing. You mentioned those long bus rides to train. She's remembering those right now in this moment.
A power struggle in there right now.
Perez doing her best to try to match power with Stratton. Ooh.
Stratton by surprise, getting her at 6s and 7s, keeping her dizzy. Smart stuff here from Roxanne Perez.
Again. Oh! And Stratton's had to be very quick, very decisive with her maneuvers, because Stratton has tried to use her strength, and she just ripped Perez off the top rope. Who will make history? Who will win the finals? Who will be the breakout superstar in the women's division? There is the guaranteed contract opportunity for one of these two women. Who will win the first ever NXT Women Breakout Tournament? Who will make history, which is guaranteed to be made here tonight? But moments ago, before the commercial break, the strength, The power of Tiffany Stratton and a nasty landing for Roxanne Perez.
Smarts of Tiffany Stratton too, Daddy would have been proud.
Shoulders out, shoulders out. Whoa, that was close.
And it has been pure dominance from Tiffany Stratton ever since. And Roxanne Perez all through the break screaming in agony as Tiffany Stratton has turned it up to another level.
She certainly has. Into another cover, another hook of the leg, and Perez again having to kick out. And Stratton, you can feel the sense of urgency in Stratton, who said this week she believed she had already won the tournament. As a matter of fact, called Perez a girl, not a woman.
Well, it's understandable. Tiffany Stratton had a lifetime of wins since the day she was born. We've mentioned the Olympic-level gymnast performances, knows how to get to the top, and her confidence has been backed up by W after W every time she's ever competed.
You see the torque on the left shoulder. Perez continuing to fight in this matchup, but man alive.
You see the torque on the shoulder, but look at the panic in the eyes of Roxanne Perez. Might have a dislocated shoulder at this point. She sees her hopes of winning going up in smoke right now.
Oh, from behind, shoulders down, another near fall. Perez, though, there is a target on the left shoulder, and Perez now really gonna have to dig deep.
One thing you cannot count out when it comes to Roxanne Perez, you know she's always gonna come back with something until she's denied like that.
Stratton has executed her game plan here tonight. She is physically dissecting Roxanne Perez. And Stratton could be one more W away from making history tonight. That could be it. Oh, Perez again able to kick out. Wow.
Game plan has been outstanding from Tiffany Stratton. As soon as she got that window of opportunity, she's followed it up time and time again with moves like this one. As you see, Roxanne Perez just getting crushed time and time again here.
Tiffany Stratton again, a counter from Perez, who's tried to stay one step ahead of Stratton in this matchup, but Stratton, the strength too much to overcome.
Just countered every time, buying herself a small window. Well, there's a bigger one right now.
And for Perez, she's remembering all those long nights she had to take a bus ride, remembering all those that doubted her, that said her dream couldn't come true. Perez trying to make it all come true tonight. Perez getting Stratton back into the ring. This could be it. This could be Perez's moment. A moment of a lifetime.
Perez with the cover. Sails.
Oh, Stratton able to kick out at two.
Picking up momentum here, feeding off the NXT universe.
Oh, a little bit of twist. But she landed on the injured left arm, did Perez.
Such is the brilliance of the strategy of Tiffany Stratton. Just when Perez gets...
Into the cover again, into the cover again. Oh. Crucifix, crucifix.
Oh, almost stole it.
Oh, and now Stratton quickly using her power. That's gotta be it. Perez is out. No.
Perez looking glassy-eyed there, kicking out just about instinctively, perhaps.
NXT Universe trying to will on Roxanne Perez.
These two young ladies stepping their game up to levels they perhaps didn't even know they had themselves.
Well, Stratton, oh, and Perez almost out of desperation, but at this point, there is no tomorrow. Stratton, whoa!
Just about caught Perez, didn't catch a flush, however.
Oh, and Perez now, pop rocks! Cover! Count! Perez has made history tonight!
Here is your winner of the 2022 NXT Women's Breakout Tournament, Roxanne Perez!
With her best friend Cora Jade now by her side, the emotions starting to flood out of Roxanne Perez.